So let's revisit Physique and Stage Presence for the second go. Hi everyone, I'm the current international Mr. Leather, and I've been releasing a series of videos giving advice to people who are interested in competing for international Mr. Leather, either this year or moving forward. And as of right now, I've released 3 videos. We have the Physique and Stage Presence the first time, the interview, as well as leather attire or leather image. So now let's go over Physique and Stage Presence again because it happens a second time on the Sunday night. Now, much like the first time, a lot of it revolves around comfort around who you are, comfort around being vulnerable in front of an audience, wearing minimal attire, usually revolving around jockstrap and boots, that kind of thing. However, what a lot of people opt to do is give it a little bit more. Just because you don't necessarily want to present the exact same thing that you showed before. You want to show the judge's versatility, for lack of a better term. So if you want to present something a little bit more elevated, a little bit flashier, this is usually the time to do it. I have seen reveals, I have seen some guys voguing, I have seen a whole bunch of stuff in how they do their presentation. Now, unlike the first Physique and Stage Presence, you are not introducing yourself this time. You are going straight in with the MC reading off the second half of your bio. So if you remember Physique and Stage Presence the first time, they would read the first half or so. The second bit of your bio is what gets read during the second Physique and Stage Presence portion. Now, for me, what I ended up doing is I had on a chainmail asymmetrical harness and a gladiator kilt. The kilt had a quick release buckle. So what I did is I just walked to the front of the stage, turned around to the back, popped the buckle, and the back of the kilt dropped off and showed that I was wearing a jockstrap underneath. I turned around, the front of the jockstrap was like a mesh paneling look and it matched the harness, and so it was still minimal, but it had more of like a showmanship element to how it was presented and how, like what I was wearing. So I'm not going to belabor this section of the advice because it's very similar to the first part. It's just typically for the second Physique and Stage Presence, a lot of people will lean into something a little bit more extra, a little bit more elevated. Now, I do recommend, again, staying away from too much extra stuff because the focus is still on how well you coordinate being vulnerable in front of people and showing a lot of skin, right? But you can take this moment to showcase attire and showcase something about you that's a little bit more exuberant or a little bit more showy, right? Again, not too much to go over that didn't already get discussed in the first Physique and Stage Presence, but I just wanted to make sure that I did address it because it is a certain component of the contest. And as I mentioned in the last video, this one is only for if you make top 20. So that's why usually it's a little bit more elevated, a little bit more showy, because you want to stick out within that top 20, right? As usual, I hope this helped. In the next section, we are going to be discussing the speech.